Okay, so this is our introduction into motion. And we want to start by thinking about what does it mean for something to be a unit rate. Okay, so your example is you go to the corner store to grab a Coke. A 20-ounce bottle costs $2.80. Express this ratio as a fraction. All right, so let me give you a minute. You're going to write that. I'll give you a second to write it. And then I'm going to write it also with you. Okay. All right, so if we want to express this ratio as a fraction, we're going to say $2.80 for 20 ounces. Okay, so that's one way we can say it, but that doesn't make it a unit rate. That just makes it like a ratio or a fraction. If we want something to be a unit rate, unit implies one. Okay, and we want that to be now, how much does it cost per 1 ounce? Or sometimes we just say per ounce. We kind of leave off the 1. Right? So if I do 2.80 divided by 20, then I get 0.050. I'll write it like that because it's money. Okay, so that would be 50 cents per ounce, okay, or per 1 ounce. Sometimes we might just write 50 cents per ounce, right? Sometimes the 1 gets left off, okay? All right, so that's the idea behind a unit rate, and it's usually better if you make everything compared to 1. That way you can compare to see which one is, say, a better deal, okay? So unit rates help us to make comparisons. Say you're throwing a birthday party and go to Costco to buy cupcakes, okay? So 1 dozen cupcakes is $5.79, but 6 dozen cupcakes are $32.99. All right, so which is a better deal? Which is going to be a better deal? All right, so what I want you to do is outline your steps below, make some calculations, figure out which one of these based on unit rates is a better deal. Okay, and then what other things might be a consideration in your choice? Be thoughtful and complete in your answers. All right, so it's very, very important. Again, we've been stressing this, but as you go through, you need to pause this video and you need to work this out yourself or with a friend on FaceTime or whatever before you listen to my explanation. Okay, so turn off the video now and do the work. Okay, now you're back. Okay, so which is a better deal? So let's see what you did. So here, we said 1 dozen was $5.79. Okay, so I'm going to say $5.79, okay, per, I guess we could say 1 dozen. I was thinking per cupcake. Okay, so that already is a unit rate if you keep it in dozen, okay? Or we could say $5.79 for 12 cupcakes, okay? And then I'm getting my handy calculator. $5.79 for 12 cupcakes. Oops, 5.79 for 12 cupcakes, okay, is going to give me a unit rate of about 0.48 cents per cupcake, okay? Or if I wanted to keep it in a dozen, $5.79 per 1 dozen, okay? So this one, if I have $32.99 for 6 dozen, okay, $32.99, I really need a real calculator. Okay, I have if I round it, $5.50 per 1 dozen, okay? Or again, if I wanted to do it per cupcake, right, 6 dozen, so that means 72 cupcakes. So $32.99 divided by 72 cupcakes would be about 46 cents per 1 cupcake, okay? All right, so clearly, in this case, buying in bulk is a better deal. Now, it's not always, right? So that's why you should look. And even at the grocery store, usually there's a little tag hanging under and it'll say like unit price, right? So it's doing the calculation for you, right? So you can see like per ounce, what's the cost? Is it better to buy the bigger one or the smaller one? Okay. All right. So this is the idea around comparing to unit rates. You have to compare to the same thing on the bottom. We want to compare always to 1 dozen or 1 cupcake. Okay. And in this example, sometimes it's not so clear as that, right? So if I needed 6 dozen cupcakes, then this is the obvious choice. Okay. But what if I only needed 3 dozen cupcakes, right? Then I might choose the first option because then I don't need 3 dozen extra cupcakes. Then I'm wasting a lot of money. Okay. So that might be one answer. How many you need. Okay. Or if you need 8 dozen cupcakes, right? Maybe you want to buy 1 big set and 2 small sets, and then there'll be a breaking point where, say you need 11 dozen, maybe it's just cheaper to get 12 dozen and then you have some extra. Okay. Other things, you know, just randomly that you might consider: taste. Are they the same? Do they have the flavor you want? You know, there's all kind of reasons, right? But the main thing would be how many you need. All right. Okay, end of this video.